What's up, guys? So we are getting ready to go tow a BMW. Just got a call. There's a brand new BMW. I think it's like a X7, if I remember correct. I think it's all-wheel drive. So we're gonna go and head over there in the big wrecker and pick it up. Be able to use the in the ditch dollies that we put on. If you watched my New Year's video of all the upgrades and stuff we've been doing, I took the in the ditch dollies off of the little wrecker, put it on the big wrecker, put some Yankum synthetic winch lines on the winches on my Yankum gear, like 300 foot of extra winch line, bunch of soft shackles, my snatch rings, all that good stuff. LED headlights, the camera system, all that stuff. Slowly but surely getting this thing set up how I want it. One of the latest upgrades that I did just over the last couple of days. A bunch of people always ask me back in the day when I used to work for the other companies, the flashing lights, the work lights that we had on the trucks, what those were, and I never knew what brand they were, but I finally found them, and I've got 6 of them. I originally was going to put them on the little wrecker. I was going to put 4 on the back and 2 on the front on the little wrecker, but ended up putting them on the big truck. So I put 2 down here, down low, 2 on the toolboxes, and then 2 up high. They go white for a work light, or they flash amber and white as a strobe. Kind of a cool thing on the ones here on the toolbox. I mounted them so that they hinge in and out, and then the wire kind of feeds through the toolbox, and so that way, if I need to, like say I'm winching or something off of the side, or I'm working, like doing cleanup or recovery, whatever, off the side of the truck, I can turn these lights out and aim them wherever I need to be able to see, instead of just having a bunch of light facing off the back of the truck. So that's kind of cool. Got those hooked up and everything. They're all wired in. So now I just got to upgrade the light bar, and we'll be good. So finally getting this truck all done. Pretty much taking most of the stuff off the little wrecker, since the big truck is my main use it every day kind of truck. This one's just kind of my backup. Still, alternator's still hurt on it, so I still got to get that done. So that's going to be the next project. Now that I have the lights done, I'm going to get the alternator off that thing. But enough rambling. We are going to go and get headed over towards Brazoria, pick up this BMW and get it over to the shop for them, and see what we got here in just a minute. Alright, so here it is. Just remotely unlocked it. It is unattended. There's our keys. They said something about a brake was bullet burnout on it or something. I'm assuming the other side, I see it wet over there on that side. Yeah, see all the wetness on this one. I think it's this one here that's hurt. I would really like to load it from the front, because this is all-wheel drive. You can tell it says X-Drive, so these are all-wheel drive. So I would really like to get it out into the road. So I guess let's see if this thing will move under its own power, and still allow us to be able to stop it. Start buttons down here. We are running. Take you off my chest. Alright, so these have that electric shifter. Right? Yep, it's got the electric shifter, so we're gonna go reverse. It brakes a little bit. Kind of see backup camera here. Because I don't have an external camera set up right now. I should have set one up, but I didn't. I'm just glad the brakes aren't locked up and they still work at least a little bit. It did not want to stop. It did not want to stop. So I'm gonna try to make sure this thing is like up on the road, going off of our little camera there. I'm gonna kind of see the edge of the road. You turn this thing into park. Park. Okay. Try to set the I don't know. Try to set the brake on it, but I don't know if it's set or not. Alright. Now we can get this thing loaded up. So I wanted to put this thing on dollies. I have to put it on dollies, but I want to lift it from the front because this is the heavy end of the car, and it's easier when you're cranking over the dollies if you're lifting the light ends. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get it all loaded up now. So this is the new camera system. Let me just show y'all. So it's on now. Obviously, you can't really see anything out of it while you're using it. With the wheel lift up, you can, oh well, y'all can see it. Yeah, you can see it's kind of not, it blocks the entire screen with just the wheel lift. So, I need a work phone. Get my wheel lift ready here. Go ahead and slide the wheel grids out. We're not trying to get underneath the car to do it. Some of y'all notice the lights are going. I think I was talking about that earlier. They have the strobe function, like on the old rollbacks I used to run when I worked other places as an employee. So that you can see how you can't really see the light bar, but you can see those lights. So I need to upgrade. I need to upgrade those pretty bad. The light bar pretty bad. Okay. How well y'all can see here on my camera. Just really aim for the middle there, using the license plate as a reference point. I think that's pretty close there. Now we can extend down on our, or extend out on our wheel lifts. Adjust that out to about there. Go in a little bit on this side. Move this in. Come down because the road's uneven. This side's sitting a little higher. Still not perfect, but it's better. We'll see how that looks. We might end up adjusting that. I'm going to lift this boom up so I'm not crunching his hood or hitting my head trying to walk between the trucks. See how much closer I got that one together. Only got one more out of it. No, it's actually about the same, so we're good there. I'm not gonna go up too high with that just yet. We're gonna go ahead and get our dollies set up. For now, I have the axles up here because there's a nice spot for them. On this truck, unlike the little Ford wrecker. And I'm gonna try a second to last slots. Hopefully this is a higher profile vehicle than like that ZL1 we towed the other day. So I can just slide the dollies right underneath it. Pretty good there. Pretty good there. I think we can make that work. Second to last slots. About there. Now, we need to get those down. Let's grab the breaker bar, dolly pole for the dollies here. Unlock my mounts. Okay, stay right there. Get this side while I'm already up here. It's kind of a pain on this truck to climb up and down this thing. This truck is a lot higher than the little wrecker. Ooh. Yeah. One day I'll get a set of those folding mounts for this thing, but for now, we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way. Which is not that bad, especially on this truck. There's a lot more room on the deck of this truck, whereas like the little record's so tight because of how the bed's designed. There's just not much room to get these out. You're like wedging them out of the winch motors and everything else. Alright, I think let's go for front on that one. And let's go for back on that one. Really helps being able to use the pole to walk these things instead of having to pick them up and carry them, or come down here and pick up one side to walk it on one wheel. It's like really easy. Okay, this one goes on the one that's furthest most back. And this one goes on the one that's furthest most front. Lock these back in. See how big of a pain in the butt this is. That's not bad. We're lifting up the light into the car. Ooh. Forget. Yeah. Why? It's so hard. These things aren't that heavy. Need to WD-40 them things a little bit or something, I guess. Lifting that side makes it easier. First, let's see. Nope. Let's try this side first. Nope. It's just easier. Now next time recovery.
Hi.
So we have one side done. This side is just not wanting to play nice. I've been having trouble with these dollies. They're not as free as they used to. Like, I used to could crank these things over pretty easy. Now, just not having as much luck with them. So I'm going to try keeping that side up. See if I can crank this one over. Now this one's already supported up halfway. Need to try to grease these things or something. The joints, I think, that are freezing up are not greasable, which is the part that sucks. I'm already not the strongest person to begin with. These bigger, heavier cars are just not as friendly as towing little cars. But it's kind of a necessary evil because, you know, you can't just drag them. It's a pleasant surprise. This thing actually has a steel roof. Well, I'm gonna finish getting this thing strapped down now that it's up on the dollies, because now we have an off-road recovery to go do after this. We're still cruising down Highway 35 heading to Angleton. We got the BMW still back there behind us. We're just kind of cruising along. The off-road recovery customer just called back, and somebody got him out, which I assumed. Normally, before I go on recoveries like that, I get a deposit, so that way I at least get my gas money back if I don't make it to them. Because I wasn't able to head to them directly, I didn't collect the deposit, and they found somebody to get him out. So glad they got it handled, even though that means I don't get a recovery. But that just means there's somewhere for them to get stuck, which means we might need to go on a beach ride down there someday and just see if we can't find people to help out, pass out the business cards or whatever. So anyways, we're gonna go over there and get this BMW dropped off, and we'll see whatever comes of us. It's still, you know, early January, which is our slow time of the year for both towing and off-road recovery, because we don't have as many tourists down here, which, being a beach town and the construction jobs and all that, that's kind of what keeps us busy, is all the people from out of town coming down here to work or to vacation. So as we get through the winter months and we get into summer and spring and all that, we'll get more busy. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If y'all would, subscribe, like, and share. We'll see y'all on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.